Hello and welcome back to Nugpot Plays. My name, of course, is Nugpot, and today we're looking at Disco Elysium. This is one that I've had my eye on since the trailer dropped for it ages ago. Just the art style appealed to me. It's an isometric, which, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know is my jam. And it looks weird. Like, it looks super weird. It's a super interesting concept. Sort of an an RPG, turn-based idea to it. Your choices matter. It's like a book. It makes me think of Torment, the original Torment, or even the new Torment, which was kind of a shit game, but I liked it anyways, in spite of itself. It just tried a bit too hard. Hopefully that's not what we end up with here. I'm fine reading quite a bit. I don't know how well this will translate to a video like this, sort of a Let's Play First Impressions kind of video, because I think there's going to be a lot going on in this. I also have not gone into this with any knowledge of the game itself. I wanted to make sure that everything I was doing was fresh. I didn't want to ruin it by reading reviews, reading any details about it. This is one of those games that I thought, I'm going to like no matter what, but if I read a bunch of people telling me that it's X, Y, and Z are problems with the game, usually that brings it down for me. So I thought I'd hop straight into it. No preamble whatsoever, no knowledge of it. So let's see. So we've got our archetypes, which are your thinker, who's extremely intelligent, very bad with people, and knows interesting facts and comes up with original ideas. You've got someone who's sensitive, who's very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable. You might begin to lose his mind. Or you have physical, which is extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, and gets things done but dumb as a rock. Well, for starters, these are terrific, but I want to make my own guy. So let's create our own guy here. We're going to be... what do we have? So intellect is raw brain power, how smart you are. Psyche is sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. And physique is your musculature, how strong you are. And motorics is your senses and how agile you are. I need coffee for a game like this. Let's see. So we're gonna need intelligence. That goes without saying. I don't need to be emotionally sensitive. I'd rather be a robot in terms of speaking to people than really getting on them in a emotional state. Physique. We can have an average physique if we trade off for decent agility. So you're decently average in terms of your physique and your motorics. You're intelligent, but you're not very psychic. Yeah, that's cool. Set skills. So we get... do we just pick a single skill? Oh, I think we do. Okay, so we pick one skill. So this is your, signature skill. What do we have? So this is logic. You've got encyclopedias to call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Dramas, play the actor, lie and detect lies. I like that one. Conceptualize is understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus is to reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. That's kind of an interesting one. Volition. So I feel like, do we want to... We're probably going to stick with these ones. So we'll do the logic ones. We've also got some fairly decent ones up here. But given that logic is our strongest suit, or reason is intellect is our strongest suit, we should probably stick with the intellect as our signature. Let's see. So, wield raw intellect power, deduce the world. So that's just a straight up Sherlock Holmes-esque sort of scenario. So I think, you know what? I like lying. That one's a bit too obvious. It's a bit too boring. So let's rock the lying. So we'll set that as our signature. So we are particularly dramatic in terms of making shit up, right? So, let's see. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forbery and deceit. As well, it enables you to see the world, see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an unsufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that the truth is vanity. However, with low drama you cannot lie or discern when others lie, and a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. In fact, I like these. So rhetoric. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as you're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert from you? Was that double entendre intended, or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast. One whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time of shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Encyclopedia. Share a wealth of knowledge. Logic, what do we have? So logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. Enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It's the bread and butter of any detective. It's a bit boring, yeah. Drama is interesting. I like rhetoric, though. I'm leaning towards rhetoric at this point. If we go back to rhetoric, maybe. What's this? So this is for undercover cops, thespians, the stage. Conservatives would be politicians. So for creatives, psychedelics, fanciers, and critics. Conceptualization has a special role it wants you to play in this world. Not the role of cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, delve in the world concepts from Jan Karp's postmodernist carpery to Refacole's arboresque architectural style didgeridoo, and even the concept of hardcore, and then importantly to add your own contributions to the work. No, that's a bit pompous for us. I mean, we're just a lay down cop. So this and this are if I just want to be a drunk, flying under the radar kind of a cop who's a bit too smart for himself. These two are probably a bit much. Visual calculus versus you not only the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye, and you'll see how a bullet shattered the glass from the trace trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints, and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of those who wore them. You know what? I kind of like that one. Let's do that. Let's go. Let's rock that. How do we overview? Let's set. This is my signature. We're gonna be a calculus bro. Hop straight into it. I mean, look at how awesome that looks. All right, let's see. Furies are home in the mirror is their address, even the clearest, etc. Because I missed it. Yeah, let's do it.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of
non-existent.
It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Well, I'm already quite pleased with the voice acting for Ancient Reptilian Brain.
An awareness creeps up on you.
Oh, shit.
A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Do I want to chase the X something, or plunge back into the fathomless deep? No, we'll keep going.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of a logic zone.
Allons-y. Never let me go. Or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and want things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah, that's me.
Really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I do. Let me off this
Wouldn't like it if I
ride.
told you what was back there. One
Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Well, it's definitely weird. Alright, success. Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first. Am I an idiot? Wait, I did this to myself?
Your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there in evil apes, and the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
It is sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You're lost.
My limbic system. It's a Kupri Kanema motor carriage. Alright, let's see. Where are we? We passed out on the road? Is that what's happened? We are. Pretty close. Like, look at how fucking great that art style is. The splattered paint. Like, it just looks like a moving painting. And there I am. Looking good. Alright, we got some pants. What do we have here? Let's grab a jacket. Looking a little hungover. Let's put that on. Do we have an undershirt? Should we... What do we have here? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Well done, me. And well peshed. What do we have? An empty cassette. Let's grab that. What's this? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was still playing. Held tab to highlight. Oh, well, there's a shoe. What do we have here? And there's my tie. Should grab the tie. I am already in love with the art style for this. What the hell's going on with my face down here? This fan is 2 chain pulls. 2 chain pull switches. One end in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to the blades. Savoir-faire, medium 10, grab the tie. What's savoir-faire for me? 42%. So I always lose and I always win. This is a white check. You may retry it. Can we just pull on the fan? The blades have come squeaking to a halt. It should be much easier to grab the tie now. 83%. Yeah, let's just grab the tie. How did I miss grabbing the tie? Am I like that peshed? Alright. Failure. You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse radiating chest pain. Dune comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. I tried to grab it and my fucking heart stopped. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now it's a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and try not to move. Hopefully it will keep you from dying. So I can't grab the tie again, eh? Alright, bummer. Let's pull on the light. Ugh, a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Pull it again, turn the lights off. Alright, we'll keep it dark in here. Did I get my tie? Did I? I did not get my tie. I did not get my tie. I am in no shape for this. Alright, so let's see. How do we do? Is it just click to go everywhere? Yes, it is. That's fine. So, colossal failure getting my tie. Let's see this. So this reel-to-reel tape player is on, rolling empty. It's fine. Can we do anything with it? You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium. Aluminium. There you go. You could tell I live in the UK, given how quickly I went into that. On the aluminium keyring, there's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. Should open the door. All right, we got a way to get out of here now. That's good. Let's grab a shoe. At least one shoe. So we've got a left shoe. Do we have a right shoe anywhere around here? What's this? Broken window. Am I throwing shit out the window? The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Let's assess the damage. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break with my own hands? A fine web of scarring covered the back of your right hand, but none of it's recent. What did this, then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Assess the size of the impact. It's too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Is it my shoe? Is my other shoe at the window? The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. No, you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. Maybe it wasn't me. You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you. Oh, logic's a dick. I should probably get that shoe. So I have a new task. I have a new quest. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold, but only one toe because I got a shoe. I got one shoe, so I should be fine. All right, what else do we have? Should we go in here? What's this? You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Ooh, a shirt. There we go. So we got a white satin shirt. I'm looking sharp as shit now. So the mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Yeah, wipe it. As you slowly reach your hand out toward the surface of the mirror. Inland Empire. What's Inland Empire again? Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You wouldn't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Do we take our chances? Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong there. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. Wait, what's wrong? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry. Touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. He's got a whiskey nose. All right, let's touch your tongue. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Let's do it. Let's have a look. Oh, he's a handsome man. Behold! You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Yes, it is. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin on your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Not superstardom. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Seeing them vaguely sympathetic, I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. It has a sad has-been kind of a way. There's some charm to it. Yeah, alright, let's have that. There might have been 10 years ago. It's a little more than a cadaverous spasm now. What do we have? A very low chance of success and a low chance. Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. Do we do it? I don't know what happens if it goes wrong, but we're going to try anyways. Check failure. Shit. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. It's all you know for now. Do we do the 3%? I don't know what's really going to go wrong. Check failure. No. It's too late. Like an image on a film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Fine. So I'm not looking handsome. Is that what he's trying to say? Oh, his head looks. Look at that. No, I don't feel good. What's this? Anything? No. All right. So let's get out of here. So we've got our shirt, pants. We have a shoe. And we have one key. So space to stop. Right. Okay. So let's book it out of here. We're done with this. Can you... Do I need to do anything specific to this? No. All right, here we go. Oh, hello, lady. I should probably find my shoe before I try hitting on her, right? What do we have? There's something on the table. Yes, there is. Revocol, Special Administration Region, 0 degrees centigrade, black ice warning. Yeah, we'll just take the money. So we gained 0.4 real. Oh no, that was this. That wasn't what was on the table. All right, let's go down here. Good scoop. Even the loading screens are dope. This is a damn pretty game. Just depends how long it takes to load, I suppose. That's not bad. All right, let's go out here. There's my shoe. Wendy, my shoe. Gust of briny wind washes over you. 2 shoes. I'm a double shoe man now. Faux shoe. Alright, back in we go. Let's chat with this lady. Now that I have 2 shoes, we can woo her with our shoes. So every lady loves a sharp-dressed man, right?
Hello,
Nothing.
officer.
Hello, officer. Oh, hi. We'll give her we'll ignore her for a second. It's March. The year is 51. Hello, lady. So, Clashy. Miss Orange Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Perception of sight. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. It's quite the roll there. Easy versus 9, so I barely succeeded. Officer, am I military personnel? No, she seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Then why did you call me officer? Because you're a police officer, sir.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is
I
that?
can't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Should we make a move on her? Probably not. We don't want to start not with that smile. Who would let me be a cop? Why don't I remember anything? Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. I'll tell you what. I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll get going.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Yeah, I know. The police. They don't like the police. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Caught an instinct, the need to question, to ask questions. It's like you said the word 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes. All right. What do they have against the police here? Dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough, at least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. Where exactly is here? Where am I? You're in a hostel, sir. No, where are we? Where in the world? We're in Revocol. Revocol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time. Revocol forever. Forever and ever. And ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair of the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover. Did you hear anything last night? It's the usual ruckus, she shrugs. Loud disco music? Did I have any visitors? I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. She nods towards room number 3. Loud disco music? Oh yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations. Prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Ooh, that, yeah. Ooh. The less said about OO, the better. It's a great name for a band, though. Ostentatious orchestrations. OO were huge where I came from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, she sings. But we go on. Mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? It appears so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. What happened? A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time we were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? The smallest church in the Saints? Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that, and also... what else? It doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Yes, it was very cool. Nice. Oh, it's fine. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. That's so me. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed, tape player probably. The song stopped, and furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming then. I think you passed out. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5, and that was it.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Just swing that ass around. Can we, can we go in there? No. Alright, let's run around here. What do we have here? It's the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. Trente du Monde. Trompe le Monde. Drugs raise learning caps. It's good to know. All the drugs for all of us. All right, what are we doing here? Do music, man. All right, what do we have? So we've got, is there anything to look at here? See where the lyrics would be. Microphone. Karaoke music. We should probably talk to that guy. What's this? Is that my menu? Speaker. No, speakers connected to the radio. The music's seasoned with static. You could totally start singing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Yeah, that's fair enough. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. That really gauge my soul on that one. Yeah, that's fair. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? So, new task is to sing karaoke. Should we sing karaoke then? When can we sing karaoke? This feels right. Like you belong up here. Can we sing karaoke? Will it let us sing it now? No. Not that I can see. Maybe I gotta talk to Buddy. Let's chat with you. See what you gotta say. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero, cop.
I think I'm a piece of shit. Could be the massive property damage going on upstairs have anything to do with this?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Guess I didn't do any of those things.
You didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Don't be smart with me, gout. What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
I haven't seen you around. Not always here.
Alright, look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Oh, was that me? This is a great skua. The seabird is a symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you're in right now. That's a great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Alright, clearly you don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
What do you mean by my buddy? Alright. No great desire to fuck with you. What's this? Let's... Nosfed. Am I allowed to take that? He's not going to lose his shit? Alright, what do we have here? The water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Can we drink any water? I feel like I'm probably hungover, no? It's fine. Let's have a little look in here. What's going on in here? Door is bolted. Kit reserved for personnel until 1. Alright, maybe if we come back a little later. What's this? Summer door closed for the winter. As it would be. Hello, wheelchair lady. What's this? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. It's what, 8 a.m. now, so... This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Can we plug it in? No? Let's chat with old wheelie chair lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello. The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Alright, you don't want to talk to me. Alright, let's talk to Buddy. Hello, friend. Kim Kitsuragi, a bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket, is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. I'll shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I am from the 41st. You realize he's waiting for your name. Conceptualization medium. Invent a name for yourself. It's a 72% chance that I will successfully name myself. Yes. Nailed it. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there's still many more to go. I don't really know my name. Okay, then.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is he's trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you've been otherwise occupied. You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It's obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree. Well, I feel like I can't lie about that one. Either the body's there or it isn't, and I don't know, so I'm going to say no. I feel like I would know if I'd removed a dead body from a tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Yeah, I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I could see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now, but I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be your number one concern. Alright, let's go get rid of the body, I suppose. I got a homie. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? You mean you don't have a badge? Wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle is a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. You got our Pontiac. So, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Alright, Lieutenant. Let's chat with this guy. See if he's still a dick to me.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What's golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Sweet.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
He's guilty.
This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
I don't know what the crime is, but he's guilty. Look at that smug face. Guilty as you can be.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then. Questions. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. When do I get to start headbutting people? Giving Glasgow kisses? Have they not been telling you you're a cop? Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Everything has something to do with everything. Nice. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. Where exactly is the body? Behind the building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on the tree there. And how do we get there? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that door, then to your right you should see a big hole in the fence, a really big one. You can go to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not police. That's your job. I feel like I shouldn't ask him if he killed him. I don't think that's what you do if you're a cop. But if you're an alcoholic cop... What? Are you crazy? Of course they didn't kill him. Alright, that's all. You're right, let's go. Kim, we're on our way. Not so fast, he points. You owe me 130 real. What's real? Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with mock aristocratic accent. The IIR, or Intersolary Real, is a global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money. I should have just fucking snuck away. Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe the establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. But what exactly is money? What, are you a philosopher? Since I woke up, I'm having trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Maybe I can stupid my way out of it. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blood and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Interesting, but where do we get it from? Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. Sir, I don't think cops take bribes. Some do take recompense. The lieutenant is dead serious, but only to survive. Why do I need it? For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy. For a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me, he stops and says, mostly to himself. I'm not an asshole. Is this money? Yes, it is. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? No, you see, there's a tinge of sadness in voice. That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. 100 times smaller? But that's horrible. It is. Isn't it evil, the order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have? Darkness rides. It does, doesn't it? Right, well, we made 40 cents back. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pocket of his orange bomber. Alright, what happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then... Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I don't remember where my home is. Officer, a pattern of creases appears on his forehead. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now. Yeah, all right. The man wants to say something and then thinks better of it. Good luck. Well, that's not great for old me. Let's go see the dead body. Let's go find a corpse. Let's go find a lynched corpse. Everybody loves a body. Let's go find a body. Can I see what old Buddy Wackett's wearing? No. Do we have anything else? What do we have? Interact. It's fine. What do we have in our journal? We got to pay for damages. Who made the reporting call? We got to find my badge. We got to inspect the body. We got to sing some karaoke. We've successfully found our other shoe. But I did. I'm pretty sure I did that. Didn't I? Don't I have 2 shoes on right now? I do. I got 2 shoes on. Fine. Whatever. Forget you. I'm really bothered by you. Look at how beautiful this is, man. This is a phenomenally attractive game. I just want to click on everything. Ooh, a car! This is a cop car? That is a dope looking cop car. It was like, yeah. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork's covered in blue and white livery. Livery? Livery or livery? It's one of those words I've only ever read. White livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Kupri Kanema motor carriage. Let's open the door. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, pull-out toolbox under the glove, and a soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Let's run our fingers over. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch and the metal clutch handle, so very familiar in your palm. Tap the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next, the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key. We're not going anywhere right now. It's fine, we don't need to go anywhere. We gotta go find a body. Alright. So let's pull up the tool box. Metallic drawer slides out from underneath the seat and clicks into place. Tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's not going to be a long case. I'm not protective. My tools, like some men are. Can we just take everything? He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Let's take the pry bar. Never know when you need a pry bar, and this one feels nice and cold in your hands, heavier than you'd think. That's fine, so we can open stuff. Let's take the chain cutters. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutter in your hands. Yeah, everyone takes them and goes. In the history of cutters, chain cutters and that sort of thing, everyone takes them out and goes shik, shik, at least once. Hand crank flashlight. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Blue. Blue. Let's see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Cool. Alright, let's call the station. Tell them I've lost my thing, my badge. The frequency tableau lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done this 1,000 times. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. This is Officer Elise Dimitri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with you, Lieutenant. I do not like Delta 10. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Could you connect me with the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. Let's do that. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, and the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st. Come in. Over. The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and you know the relay code. 10-4, Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over. 10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. Just reporting in. Over. I'm not just reporting in. 10-18, state your message, sir. I need to report my badge is missing. 10-9, over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need 10-22, the captain. Over. I have no fucking idea what we're talking about at this point. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? It says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? He lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? Oh, my name's Dick Mullen. There you go. It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. Damn it. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Oh. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you. Officer's lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him. And laughs sarcastically. Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's going to be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes his reputation to the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Can we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with it. I don't want them to keep taunting me. 10-4. I hear you, officer. I'm going to make a note that you are in your pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me. Matt, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge? I have other things to do. 10-9. Come again. I didn't get that. Over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him, the speaker gasped for air. Ask if he lost his gun, too. Oh, shit, I don't have my gun. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun. Over. Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck, you don't know where it is. Oh, God, it's not here. Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone. 10-9, come in, officer. Can we... Did you get my question? We're wondering about your gun. Over. I got a slightly better than 50-50 odds that I will convince them. I mean, those aren't good odds at all, but it's probably better than saying nothing. Saying nothing might... I mean, is that guilty by By silence? No, we'll try. Yes! Lying over the phone, it's easy. It's just like it's the truth, and then it becomes it. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a fucking nightmare. See, now I'm just swearing because I keep seeing it. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Tell him to lose it. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have someone gangbanger running around with it. We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? I don't want to tell them I've lost my gun. Do I ask them for money? No, they're already laughing at me. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over. Wait, before you say any stupid, think it over. I need information, not fear. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone. 10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. I want to make sure you got my badge description right. Can you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. What is it? He's still on the line? He wants to verify the information on his badge. But, of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacolian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time. All right, that didn't work. I need some confidential. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. All right, I'm looking for my address. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. 10-9. Repeat message. I didn't get that. Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name, will you? What? What is it? What could you possibly want from us? He seems intoxicated. Keeps asking me to call him by his name. Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge his drunken antics. Fuck it. They're not going to tell me anything, are they? All right, I'm out of here. And I'm also not going to ask them for money because they're dicks. 10-10. Transmission completed. Standing by. Over. End call with the 31st. All right. Let's go. Get out of there. Well done, everyone. Did we talk to this lady? No, let's go find the body first. Which was through here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to stop it here. I mean, that's as good a cliffhanger as any. And then, realistically, I'll just pick this up in the next half hour to an hour or so once I've had some dinner, and then I will post that video following right afterwards. I have a sneaking suspicion that this will be a series of fairly long playthroughs because I am thoroughly intrigued by this. So if you're keen on seeing that, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe. You can always use more subscriptions, obviously, and if there's anything else you want to see, just let me know and I'll see if I can get to it. Until then, take care.